You overshare with strangers, not because you're reckless, but because your nervous system is tired of holding it all in. You meet someone, a coworker, a stranger, a cab driver, and suddenly you're spilling everything. Things you've never told anyone. Things you promised yourself you'd never say out loud. Things that leave you aching later with regret. But here's the truth. This isn't about poor boundaries. It's about a body that craves connection, without the risk of being judged by someone who matters. Oversharing isn't carelessness, it's survival. It's your inner child whispering, maybe if I tell them everything, they'll stay. They'll understand. They won't leave like the others. You were taught to earn closeness, to over-explain your pain, just to be heard, to justify your emotions, just to feel seen. So now, you fill silence with vulnerability. Fast, unfiltered, raw. You trauma bond, you data dump, you overshare your soul, before you even know their last name. And for a moment, it feels like safety, until it doesn't. Later, you spiral. Why did I say that? Do they think I'm too much? Did I just ruin everything? You replay every word. You regret being open. You feel exposed, like you undressed your heart too fast. But listen, you weren't wrong for wanting connection. You weren't broken for wanting to be known. You were just following the only pattern your nervous system remembered. Overshare, connection, hope. Here's the psychology. When you grow up with emotional neglect or abandonment, your brain wires itself for urgency over intimacy. You collapse time. You rush vulnerability. You try to secure closeness before it slips away. Hurry before they lose interest. Say it now before they ghost. Reveal everything so rejection doesn't surprise you later. This is called vulnerability hijacking, a trauma response that trades depth for speed. It's not your fault, but it's also not your forever. Because real connection, it doesn't need a monologue. It doesn't demand all your secrets up front. Real intimacy is patient. It's soft. It builds slowly, safely, with time. You don't have to overshare to be worthy. You don't have to prove your pain to be loved. You're allowed to go slow now, to take your time, to breathe between sentences. Because now, you're not surviving anymore. You're healing. If this felt like truth to you, stay a while. You're not too much. You're just unlearning urgency. One breath at a time.